Hey, good to see you. Thanks to you, I'm right as rain again.
Yeah, you were
Just look!
you were knocking on death's door before.
Like this! And this!
Go back to sleep.
Haha, even I'm surprised by how good I feel. But then, I've always healed up pretty quick. So, while I've been resting, I've had a lot of time to think. Once all this is over, I want to take that trip to America. See, my friends continued fighting for our beliefs, for a new dawn. Even when I couldn't. That's how I know Japan will be alright without me. So I want to travel around America and see everything it has to offer. I think everything's pretty much settled down now. Well, I thought so, but I suppose I was wrong. But still, I'm not worried about our future anymore. With you, Katsura, and Katsu around, I know our country is in good hands. Not right away, of course. I'll wait for things to get a little more quiet. The truth is, I'd love for you to be there with me. But we each have our own path to walk. And that's why we have to part ways, at least for now. But we'll be reunited one day. You're my counterpart, after all. I just have one last thing to ask you. Will you spar with me? Think about it.
A goodbye fight.
We've known each other all this time, but never once properly dueled. Also, I can't be walking around with a sword in America. Let me put the samurai part of myself to rest. Huh? Let's do it at the place where everything began. The place where we first met. The magistrate's estate in Yokohama. So how about it? Care to go around?
Alright. One ass whooping for memory's sake.
You sneaky little... Come on. I know you of all people wouldn't do that to me. So how about it? Good answer. Let's go.
Alright, Ryoma. But I take no prisoners. Going back way back where we first met.
Visibility is good today. The horizon is crystal clear. We walked all the way here, didn't we, when we first met? Feels like it was only yesterday. Right then. Don't hold back.
Alright.
Give me everything you've got. Let's see if I can handle it. know better than anyone, but I'm far from beaten. Maybe have rested up a little bit longer.
Off with your cheesiness.
This to end.
Fuck off, cunt. Damn you with that shit. You are a cheesy fucking cunt, Liam. I swear to God. Fuck you. Cheesy fuck. Aye.
You got me. Crossing swords with you really brings home how strong you are. Well, now that I fought the strongest warrior around, I can go with no regrets. This is the end of Yoma Sakamoto, the Japanese samurai. From now on, I'm Yoma Sakamoto, citizen of the world. Listen, I want you to have my sword. I'm forever in your debt for all you've done. Besides, it's not like I can carry it around with me in America. There's a saying they have over there. It's always darkest before the dawn. It might feel dark now, but I believe Japan's new dawn is close at hand. If we work together, I know we can iron out these last few problems. And once we do, I can head to America with my conscience clear and mind at ease. You can count on me.
Oh, it's you. Ah, it's you. We have some pressing matters to discuss. Leave us for now.
One moment, Lord Katamori. I believe I found the perfect blade for this mission. I'd like to take them with me, if I may.
You may be right. Very well. I'll leave the matter in your hands.
Rumor has it Kondo's head is to be displayed at the Sanjo-gawara execution grounds in Kyoto.
If that be true, it could serve as the spark which sets the Shinsengumi to revolt. It would make a mockery of Kondo's dying wish. That remains unclear. Though from what Hijikata has told us, we're not holding out much hope. He told us that, should he be killed, he did not want his head to be displayed in public.
Only Lord Katamori and I know. Were Hijikata to get wind of this, I believe he would not be able to contain his rage.
I want you to go to Kyoto with Saito and ascertain the truth of this rumor. Good. I'm counting on you. Now head out.
We strike at the first chance.
You're finished, Shinsengumi scum!
So they knew. Just like at Abura no Kuroji. Come, let's take care of them. Right. Let's examine the bucket. Empty. It's only bait.
Just the two of you? And there I was hoping I could kill you all.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're more than enough for the likes of you.
Stubborn one. I'll take your heads to the execution ground, where you can stay with Kondo. Forgive me, Mr. Yabe.
It seems Kondo's head may be at the execution grounds. Let's go. Right. Kondo's
These are the
head
side
must be
missions
here
that turn
somewhere.
into like main
There's
quest
no
missions.
reason Kawakami to lie about it. Kondo, I've come for you. There was one other thing I promised Kondo, and that was to get rid of anyone who knew about this severed head. Do not think ill of me. I have nothing against you,
Here we go.
but you must die here. Prepare yourself.
And then I did it. Fuck my life. I think I could bait that attack a lot, but I can't. It's fucking random.
Impressive. I knew you wouldn't make this easy.
heals. Stop blinding me, you motherfucker! Oh, let's go. You fucking pain in the motherfucking ass.
Kondo. Forgive me.
The only thing I changed up there was on that attack where I think it was 6. It was either 5 or 6. Instead of trying to consecutive parry, I waited till the last strike. Which was risky because I was running out of fucking key meter, but that's the only thing I could do. And then that was my window to get in some special attacks.
You see, I, who was once so ruthless, used to strive only to hone my skills as a swordsman. To what end? I knew not. But Kondo recruited me as I was, and showed me a path to follow. Kondo, were we not both searching for a meaning behind the sword? I hardly expect you to forgive me for my actions. If you are going to kill me, know that I am fully prepared to receive your blade. Only do not reveal what you saw today. In the next world, I hope that I can apologize to Kondo for breaking my promise.
If I was given the choice to execute there, I would have.
We meet again.
That we do.
Ah, back, are we? We've been hard at work with Master Kano since you last saw us.
Maybe this is a good chance to see how much we've improved. Care to spar a little?
Is that what this mission is? You guys want a rematch? Oh, for fuck's sake.
All the better. I certainly wasn't planning to.
We're ready, whenever you are.
Alright.
We're going to take
At
you
the
down
same
this time.
fucking time? Really?
yourself.
You don't think that's a little unfair? Oh, fuck the both of you. Alright, divide and conquer. Alright, now it's mano y mano. Of course, he gets an unblockable there. Do you mind? I'm busy.
no more than we expected!
Listen, bitch.
Saw that! Saw that!
Against the fucking tree.
Finally, an opportunity to test my limits. Saw that.
Three on one, and I still whooped y'all ass. Had enough.
Damn it. I can't believe we still aren't a match for you.
I'm better.
You're very strong. To think I'd lose again.
Phew. Well, at least we put up more of a fight this time. Ito?
Right. We don't have time to dwell on our losses anyway. Not if we've got the betterment of this nation to worry about.
Thank you, Master Kano, for all you've done for us. We've made an excellent headway, thanks to you.
I admit I was rather skeptical of your capacity for improvement at first, but seeing how much you've grown, you've more than earned my respect. It makes me want to develop a form of combat focused on non-lethal self-defense, a discipline that allows practitioners to take measure of each other's skill. Through training, my students will learn a new way to live, a gentle way, or judo, so to speak.
Quite the great man, isn't he?
Judo.
What do you make of this?
I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I want judo to be a way of life rather than a way of fighting. Well, at first none of us held a high opinion of the other, right? But by training together, we came to accept, even respect one another. I want others to experience such growth for themselves. Perhaps judo will be the key to making that happen.
I think it sounds like a splendid idea. Perhaps spreading judo's principles far and wide will cultivate the peace we are all in search of.
And we'll do our part to form a government that will help make that peace a reality.
Great! Let's aim for nothing less.
Hey! Ah, someone's back in Edo, I see. Didn't think you'd be likely to come here again. Look, this might seem sudden, but you need to leave Edo. I've got to get every man, woman, and child out of here. Once everyone's gone, we're burning it to the ground. That's the plan, at least. Unfortunately, we can't protect both the city and its people. And this is our only chance to stop the Alliance from finishing us off for good. Of course I don't want to do it! Look, I can't bear the thought of burning down the town where I was born and raised. But I owe it to the troops under my command to take decisive action. I need to ask Tatsugoro for his help, too. But if he heard this talk, I know he'd be furious. At any rate, we have a few days before the Alliance descend on Edo. I have to prepare as best I can. The British have strong ties to the Alliance, so I'll see if they'd be willing to help us broker a peace. I've got to get Sato, the interpreter, on our side. And then, I have to cool down the Shinsengumi. They're gathering in numbers, chomping at the bit to get revenge for Kondo. If I let them take up arms, all Edo will descend into chaos. I've sent Brunei to talk sense into them, but he'll have an uphill battle.
Apologies for interrupting, sir. The group calling themselves the Sekihotai have entered Edo Castle. They're headed to the inner chamber. Reports say their target is Princess Atsuko. A group of Ronin formed by Sozo Sagara, who refuse to acknowledge either the shogunate or the new administration.
She's a former shogun's wife and a key figure of the Satsuma clan. I'm not sure what their plan is, but this is bound to rile up her clansmen.
Her Highness's escort is undermanned and requires assistance. The Shinshogumi may have stalled the Sekihotai, but it is only a matter of time. A group of Roshigumi warriors returned from Kyoto, who formed around Koto Nakazawa. They're tasked with policing the streets and guarding Edo Castle. They've been dispatched elsewhere to firm up Edo's defenses. We had no other choice. Good. I appreciate it. And what's more, I trust you. Get to Edo Castle as quick as you can and drive off the Sekihotai. Nakazawa can fill in the details when you arrive.
I know you just got back. Sorry you walked right into this. If we survive this, drinks are on me. Oh, and there's something else I want to run by you. Come see me about it later.
Assuming that's the other mission. Oh, okay. Now it's available.
Hey, I'm sure you know, but the situation is truly dire. Burning down Edo is nigh unavoidable at this point. By reducing Edo to ash, the Alliance won't be able to achieve anything. And when the time is right, we can force them to negotiate. Do you know of Napoleon, France's invincible general? Well, when faced with a similar situation, even he withdrew his men. The shogunate still has plenty of capable men. I need to do what I can for them. Make sure they can afford to keep putting food on the table. I'm going to ask Chief Tatsugoro to start the blaze. I've tried to speak to him about it, but, well, tempers are rising all around. The truth is, I can't bring myself to broach the topic. I've just got too much to do right now. I've got my hands full trying to evacuate everyone. I'd really appreciate if you talk Tatsugoro around for me.
Pussy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for asking so much of you all the time.
is an ominous gloom hanging over Edo right now. Feels like a hell of a fight's brewing. I tell you one thing though. On my pride as a firefighter, I refuse to see this town destroyed. So,
Yeah.
what is it that you came to see me about?
About that.
His Lordship wants my help? You're going to have to tell me more. If it's in my power, I'll do what I can. I see. So he wants the firefighters to start the blaze. Now I've heard everything. And Katsu said that himself, did he? What an absolute joke! What the hell is he thinking? Asking me to set fire to the place where I was born and raised. And you're no better! Didn't you even try to talk him out of it?
Yes, I
Don't
do
you care
actually.
what happens to this place?
We're gonna have to fight, aren't we?
I don't want to hear it. If you're telling me to set fire to Edo, I think it's high time I knock some sense into you.
Alright, let's do this.
You've lost your mind. I'm going to beat the living daylights out of you. Don't allow it. I won't let you burn Edo down. Now you've done it.
Calm down now.
I lost again. You're a beast, you know. Apologies. I got too fired up. Go on then.
You think?
Tell me the rest. But burning Edo down, it's beyond reckless. I won't be party to such folly. So, it's only the buildings that will go. I should have realized Katsu wouldn't execute a plan like this without thinking it through first.
Yes, you should have.
I see the shogunate can no longer afford to worry about their reputation. I suppose I have no choice. If all else fails, and I mean all else, I'll play my part. But you give his lordship a message from me. Tell him it's his job to resolve this without burning Edo down. We're all done for if he's forgotten that. Got it? And one more thing. If this plan gets scrapped, he needs to send me word right away. And not through you. I need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. The man's lost sight of what's really important. Anyways, you give him a good smack from me next time you see him. Hopefully, that'll wake him up.
Sorry for making you come here so often. So, how did the chief take the news?
How do you think?
Glad to hear it. I'm guessing he has some conditions? Come on! If I could manage that, I wouldn't have needed to ask him in the first place. Ah, well, there's no feeling good about this, is there? I've never been cut out for plotting and scheming. It's dawned on me recently how good it was back when my only purpose was wielding my sword. In exerting myself, my mind clear. How about it then? Care to go around with me? I want to forget everything for a moment. Try to get back to my old self.
I swear, what is it with allies right now wanting to fight me? I fucking do that. At least now I've got
It's been a while since I crossed swords in earnest. How could I possibly burn Edo down? Light them up! The more you lose sight of what's on the ground. That's more like it! I always knew this was more my style. That's more That's more like it!
ass.
That may have been a spectacular defeat, but I feel much better. That's blown the doom and gloom right away. But sadly, it hasn't inspired much in the way of bright ideas. No pressure, huh? If only you could just finish me off here and now. I can't lose to the Alliance. I can't burn Edo. And I can't let anyone die. How do I do all three? Damn. People expect far too much of me.
Well, I see you guys started the party without me.
What are you doing here? Sounds about right. I plan on putting you to work then. There's a hidden passage close by that leads inside the castle. It'll be quicker to reach the inner chamber that way than storming in from the front. You can still make it if you hurry. Can you head straight to Princess Atsuko's chambers and get her out? Be on your guard. I'm sure our enemies have found the passage by now.
It's time.
Let's get started then.
A would-be savior. This is as far as you go. Let's go! The kindling that ignites the fire of revolution! I cannot fail! I shall usher in the revolution! We'll create a world where all are truly equal! We will end this era of ignorance and turn all Edo to ash.
Man, I dodged that.
You mustn't overthink.
So it falls to the demon claw samurai.
Just when I thought it had gotten quiet, who should appear but you? Oh my. Rescued by you once again. How should I thank you, I wonder? Now let me ask. Why were they after me? I see. By getting rid of me, a word of the shogunate, they conspired to rile up Saiko and the rest. The revolutionist army would rush to arms and Edo would be reduced to a sea of flames. I cannot allow all those fighting to make this country a better place to keep harming one another. Right. I'll start by writing a letter to Saigo and put down on paper how I truly feel about the state of affairs. I know he'll take my advice. Please, make sure he gets it. Our destination is the inner chamber of Edo Castle. Outside of my lady and her maidservants, only a trusted few are admitted entrance. I'll lead the way. You follow. Good to go? Then let's go. As for you, no falling behind, all right? Right! The individual we are to protect works to broker peace between the shogunate and its rivals. But many of the shogun's vassals would prefer discord. Speak of the devil. Oi! What are you doing there? If you mean ill, you'd best prepare yourself.
We need her ladyship to behave herself. If you get in the way, I'll show no mercy. Has the upper hand. We'll be forced to consider peace. It's not over yet.
Just got the cronies left and then okay.
I've got to say, I'm impressed. But then I should expect as much from a friend of Ryoma. I'm sure you two have covered each other's back like this countless times, right?
Good work. I am certain I shall be safe in your hands. And you are no slouch either. Please, accept my gratitude.
There are people who'd like nothing more than to see the princess come to harm. But their standing in the shogunate makes it difficult for us to act. So, the princess decided to lure them out herself, which is why I called on you, to avoid the risk of a leak.
You see, I have a mission that needs accomplishing. That said, I unfortunately don't have what it takes to defend myself. What an awful world we live in.
To defend myself. I'd like to request a rematch. What do you say?
What is it with my allies wanting to fight me?
It will clear up some things for me. Questions I've had on my mind for a while now. Anyways, stop by the dojo after you are finished here. I'll be waiting for you.
Heal, I hate when they do that.
Take you on?
You know what? Fuck it. You're done! One quick ass coming up.
I will give it everything I have. I'm not beaten yet. You haven't beaten me yet. Formidable as ever.
That's what happens when you piss me off.
Incredible. It looks like you win again. It's strange, but I feel oddly refreshed. You know, ever since our visit to Yoshiwara, I've come to realize something. The reason Ryoma stopped showing up at the dojo. For him, swordplay isn't everything in life. It's simply a means to bettering society, not an end in itself.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, look at me, in my own world, training obsessively. It's no wonder his feelings changed. No, my admiration for him has not wavered. But first, I need to focus on myself. And to do that, I need to choose my own path. Besides, I think I found my purpose. I'd like to teach women the art of self-defense. After all, the dangers I've encountered recently can be found around any corner. I wish I could help build a society free from such dangers in the first place. But perhaps that's a dream for later. Thank you. Your words give me strength. Now that I've found my purpose, I beg you to look out for me. Say, how about we start training together? Sparring with someone who lacks a definite style is sure to push me to new heights. Besides, I feel like I might discover another side of myself. I only hope we can continue to spend time together.
Over here. Forgive me. I was deep in thought about the letter concerning the shogunate's future. Despite everything that's happening, you don't appear troubled in the least. Do you not feel anxious? Truly? Then you hide your feelings well. Would that I could do the same. If only my princess were here right now. She has a way of lifting my spirits. Where? Oh, where indeed? She's taken off and disappeared. Now, this isn't the first time she's done this, so I have an inkling as to where she may be. I would have already gone to look for her myself, but I've been given an earful for the incident with Katsu and need to behave. If you were to accompany me on the search, however, it should serve to quell some of the complaints. So, will you come and find Princess Sato with me?
Alright.
Thank you. We make for Zojoji Temple. We'll take your horse, yes? It's been a while since we rode together.
Very well, princess.
Let's go. Being here with you, the two of us together, reminds me of the last time we rode together. Before the Satsuma-Choshu alliance and the fall of the shogunate. It seems so long ago. How odd. It's usually more quiet here.
Yeah, might have something to do with the smoke, princess.
Dear me, this is really unexpected. Sorry, but...
The Shogunate is a joke. Those losers did nothing but take our money.
So you were the one playing with my men.
It's over, I see. The ones causing a disturbance. What manner of people were they? Is that so? There's no help for it, I suppose. The people of Edo don't look favorably upon the shogunate, and we can hardly feign surprise. In the name of maintaining order, for long years, the shogunate has wrung the common folk of coin, hoarding wealth and power. All's well if peace can be preserved in that way. And in that way, the Tokugawa managed to rule for over 200 years. But look at them now. They've been defeated and cornered, and turned into enemies of the throne. Nothing lasts forever. You are too kind. Well, I suppose we should look for Princess Sato. She'll be somewhere within the grounds. I did say this wasn't the first time. Did I not? I shall explain everything once we find her.
That looks like a Princess Sato.
So that's where you've been hiding. There you are, Princess Sato. Just as I thought. You were curious how I knew where she'd be. This is where my husband was laid to rest, you see. The shogun before the last. Lord Iesada Tokugawa.
Makes sense.
After his death, whenever I accomplished something, I would come here to offer a prayer. The clever girl that she is, Princess Sato understood this. And that's why she came here, ahead of me. Yes, until you appeared in the inner chamber, I had spent many a night agonizing over what I should do. I've come to believe that I was destined to write that letter. That the heavens themselves gave that task to me. Someone with ties to both Satsuma and the shogunate. You too must fulfill your own destiny. Whatever path you choose, know that I have faith in you. Come now, let's dispense with the deference. If you've banished your doubts, that is all the things I need. Well, let's head back, the three of us. I expect everyone will be worried. Now that Princess Sato is home safe and sound, there is something that bears repeating. All of my hopes and resolve, I've committed to the letter. Please see that it serves its purpose, not only for the sake of Edo, but all of Japan. Go then. I shall be praying for your success.
Ah, it's you. I've already heard the news from the Shinchogumi, but I was hoping you could fill me in on some of the details. Dependable as ever. Thank you. I'm sure Princess Atsuko herself has an even higher opinion of you.
Oh, she does.
Now, we need to prepare a location for talks to take place. Saigo's saying he won't stop fighting until the shogunate has been ground to dust. During the Forbidden Gate Rebellion, it was Saigo who decided to fight alongside the shogunate. Whatever he might say, he knows the shogun is a smart man. Which is why he's still vigilant. He's worried Tokugawa will find a way to commandeer the new administration. He wants His Excellency dead. Which is the one thing I will never consent to. First and foremost, those advocating for war would never let it go. If the shogun's life was in peril, it would mean a bloody fight to the bitter end. What? Is that really from her? Well, coming from Princess Atsuko, this might actually hit home. My friend, you've only gone and solved it. The main Satsuma force has set up camp in the Kanagawa post before they move on Edo. They've got British-made artillery and battleships. Saigo's bound to be there. Now, it won't be easy to get that letter to him. Can I count on you? You're holding the lives of Edo's people in your hands. I'm betting it all on you.
It's done. One, then done.
Watch the enemy carefully!
No one gets through. Those are Mr. Saigo's orders. No, I can't let you pass.
Here to make trouble, are you? We can't allow that.
Enough of this already!
Sorry for the trouble.
Killing us now!
You hear me?
Let's proceed with caution.
Boiling waters of the southern sea, our hearts pure and unclouded as the light of the full moon. Gesho, you died as you lived, with unwavering. I hear you've been busy in Edo. Have you come to kill me? Our country cannot be rebuilt unless we uproot the Tokugawa. You're creating a Japan that can stand against the world. We won't let you interfere. I won't fall so easily. I am merely a messenger for Princess Atsuko. Princess Atsuko? I make the following plea with all my heart. I had thought Princess Atsuko to be a mere hostage of the shogunate, but it seems that her concern is not for her own life. She wants a world fit for all of those who have sacrificed so much. This goes beyond the shogunate or the revolutionist army. Princess Atsuko is wiser than us all. I have read her message. Now, I must speak to Katsu.
Hey! Saigo has sent word back that he's ready to negotiate. In truth, I already had high hopes. But you still outdone yourself. Princess Atsuko, Saigo, and I, we could never have achieved this, no matter how hard we tried. The fact that we've been able to come this far is all down to the bonds that you have forged. Ah, a little dig at me now, huh? Well, I apologize for the mess I dragged you into. But there's no harm in embracing life's chance encounters. True, maintaining bonds can be tough, but it's worth it in the end.
I like the voice acting in this game.
I want to settle things between the shogunate and the new administration. We need less fighting and more talking. It won't be easy, but what choice is there? But I fear the Demon Claw Samurai is bound to intervene. That's why I want you there. To end this once and for all.
It's time.
Right. It's do or die for the both of us tonight. By the way, some of your acquaintances are hoping for a word with you. The negotiations with Saigo aren't set to begin just yet. I'm sure you have much to discuss, so I'll leave you be.
Come. Be at ease. My utmost thanks for delivering the letter to Saigo. Now everything's up to him and Katsu. If the fighting comes to Edo, my fate will be bound to that of the shogunate. But it won't come to that, will it? A new world is coming. One where those who gave their all for their country are rewarded. Saigo and the Katsu too are united in this belief.
Ah, it's you. Looks like it's time for you to finally settle the score with your partner. When it came down to it with me and Izo, it was kill or be killed. But I don't want things to go the same way for you. Finish your business and come back alive. Got that, counterpart? I know you can do it. I have absolute faith in you.
Oh, we can do it. It's just a matter of how much of a pain fighting her for the last time is going to be.
Ah, hello. Katsu will go down in history for all he has achieved, I am sure. Truly, one's status and birth need not hinder one's potential. If we all had his capacity to make our dreams a reality, this country would be transformed. Don't you think? Imagine if we could all emulate his example. But I do not see why this should remain but a dream. No, I will make it so myself. Till next time.
It's you.
It's a me.
Orders have come from the homeland to withdraw from Japan. But I'm of no mind to live.
You must leave.
I have found a way forward. After encountering the Shinsengumi, we formed the Dragon Corps, the battalion of my dreams. We'll depart soon and work to become the samurai of the new age. I trust you will follow your own path. Farewell.
Au revoir.
Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Oh,
You and Ryoma.
please tell me the truth. Where are you planning to go after this? Ah, apologies. That was a little intrusive of me. I just can't bear the thought of you meeting the same fate as dear Ryoma.
Hey, he's alive. What are you talking
I don't know what it is you're trying to accomplish, but all I ask is that you return safe and sound from the endeavor.
I got this.
Oh, hello there.
Wifey.
Think of all the lives that are lost so easily in war. But saving a life is a different matter. It requires real effort. I've tried everything to save my patients. So I know, from experience, that miracles do not just happen. They are made to happen. A lot of people are looking for you for just such a miracle. So go out and do it. But make sure you come back safe. I don't know why I said a lot of people. It's me who will be waiting for you. So please, promise you'll return.
I wish you could keep everything like this. Where the hell are the other one?
Ah, it's you.
Over here! Over here!
A new battle is just breaking out.
Not that of the Satsuma Choshu alliance, but one of commerce. Soon, we'll be fending off merchants and traders from all over the world. I expect to have my hands full indeed. But that's still yet to come. You must conclude your own battle first. Leave the future to me, and give all you can to the here and now. I suppose that's about it.
As technology advances, it can be used to harm men, and even stir up great wars. But the fact remains that it can be used to save men, too. In the end, it is a tool, and we decide their use. I choose to trust in people, in their hearts, and so I continue my work. Speaking of which, I have a new invention in the works. Come on, have a gander once you are able to rest your sword. All right then, be seeing you.
I mean, you can tell me about it at least.
Hello there.
Oh.
The others have got to be up the stairs.
Hey!
Yep.
Surprised to see me here? I wasn't going to simply lie still, no matter how grave my wounds. I can't go down in history as the shogun who ran away, can I now? I will be satisfied as long as Edo. No, this country doesn't go up in flames. I'm grateful to you for keeping that hope alive. I thank you. If I had been born of a lower station, how I would have liked to have journeyed with you. As Ronin, together. Best of luck. Be on your way. Hey! I had a feeling I might find you here. My intuition as sharp as ever, eh? As someone who owes you his life, let me speak my piece. You survived this long. Don't waste it by dying now, understood? The mark of a true hero is that they live when they are supposed to, and die when they are supposed to. That's how we should aspire to be.
How do you do? It was a tough choice, but Saigo has decided to participate in the talks. It all came down to the letter you delivered from Princess Atsuko. A world in which those who fought for others get their just reward. In those words, Saigo and I both saw the shape this country should take. Far too many have died in order for us to get here. I pray what comes next will live up to both their hopes and ours. And that your efforts will be rewarded. By your leave.
Over here. I've been thinking about it for some time. Why do those who seek peace go to war? I don't have the answer. But I know you're always risking your life for a peaceful world. That much is painfully clear. Knowing that much, I can almost glimpse the answer. Come back safe, please. You have to.
Oh, good to see you safe and sound. I thought I should catch up with you when I was checking on things in Edo. I have always chosen what I believe to be the best course. But I know many men have lost their lives because of my choices. I want to help make a world where all can see their deaths were not in vain. I need you to know that.
Over here. Tokugawa is responsible for the deaths of Master Shoin and Kusaka. I will never forgive him, but to forge a new nation, peace must be made.
Indeed. We vowed to establish a government that will bring peace to this land. If bloodshed can be avoided, then I can think of no better outcome.
But will our new country be everything Master Shoin hoped it would be? At this stage, I think that remains to be seen.
Yamagata, let us forge a nation both sides can be proud of. That is what Master Shoin would have wanted. There's no need to worry. The sun will surely rise.
That concludes business.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, it's you. There are two sides to everything, light and shadow. We are of the kind who belong in the shadow. Not that I mind. There is work to be done in both worlds. I think I'm close to understanding why it is I risk my life. The blood we've shed in the shadows has been in the service of history. That's our true purpose. You must see it through. I also have nothing further to discuss.
Good to see you. Since last we met, I've been representing Britain in talks with the new administration. I'm applying pressure to them, suggesting that a civil war would be bad for trade. Surely they won't be fool enough to ignore the British Empire. Saigo will factor us into his calculations, I do not doubt. The rest I leave to you. Please, protect Edo, and this country I love so dearly.
Have you met with everyone you wanted? When you're ready, head to the Satsuma base. Enough of that. Not the type to get sappy. I found a place that does good eel recently, though. Soft and plump like you wouldn't believe, with just the right amount of sauce. Quite exquisite. I'll take you there. My treat. But first,
Deal.
We have work to do. No need to be so stiff. It's the difficult things that end up the most interesting. Never be so uptight you can't enjoy the moment. Right then, let's go.
This is no time for games or evasions. Let us be straight with each other.
Naturally, I came with the same intention. So let us talk.
First, the new administration's requests.
It's time. Damn it, I don't want to kill her. My creation.
It is time to end this.
So you're determined to interfere? They're only using you. Why can't you see this? Exactly done. If I can't reach you, then I must be the one to kill you.
I will stop you, no matter what.
You're done. We are Fire's Edge. We are meant to be together. It's for you that I seek to change the world. Stand aside.
I couldn't take it easy on you.
I wanted to make a world where we could live together. Just let me die. By your hand.
Fuck! Part of me wants to spare her, but man, she's made it clear that she's against and won't stop. Forgive me.
Look. Edo is ablaze. Can it be? Can all that I have done
me of Assassin's Creed. Odyssey, yeah, depending on which one you'd pick, that'd be the one you'd end up fighting later on.
The age of the samurai draws to a close. But the samurai spirit lives on, and new horizons await. Following the talks between Kaishu Katsu and Takamori Saigo, the shogunate forces surrender Edo Castle. With that, those who dreamed of a new dawn for Japan succeed in avoiding full-blown war in Edo, saving countless lives.
So you get that as a drop if you decide to kill your blade twin I just read. But you also rob yourself of an epilogue, so it is technically the bad ending, but you do get the armor that you otherwise do not get.
It's all over.
Do you mean to mock me?
If you turn Edo into a sea of flames, that family will be torn asunder. They will become just like the people we hated.
My only goal in life was to create a nation where we could thrive. And you're telling me to just give up?
Why not? It's a new dawn for Japan. It could be for you too.
No. I wish to leave this land. I'll watch things unfold from some far-off place. Even if we're apart, still we are one.
separately formidable. Together, unstoppable. Blade twins are forever tied together by the bonds of fate.
So this is around in New York. He's even got the top hat. Walk past Ryoma's Blade Twin. Yeah, Ryoma's Blade Twin, my Blade Twin. And they both noticed each other, especially too because the Blade Twin also, I think, took a shot at him at some point. So, yeah. That's what that was. So, it sets up potentially a sequel. But, yeah, we'll see. Because I don't think this game's done amazingly well, but I hope it does. I hope it gets a sequel. If it was to have a sequel, I'd definitely play it. But yeah, so that's the other ending / epilogue that you get if you spare Blade Twin / I'm assuming you also get her sword because she leaves it on the ground. So instead of the armor that you get from killing her, I'm assuming that you get the sword. So yeah.